Good morning guys, it's your boy JD. I'm bringing as another video on Destiny. Now today I want to talk about sidearms. When it comes to secondary weapons, sidearms are the last option for a guardian to use due to the lack of damage and range that the weapon suffers from. Even Bungie has not treated sidearms as a real weapon. They have always ignored them when it comes to raids and trials of Osiris weapons. But now it seems to be changing. With the latest weapons patch, sidearms have been buffed on PvE and PvP. They have also buffed the Direct Promise, one of the exotic sidearms in the game. Bungie's goal is to make sidearms more popular among guardians. Since the weapons patch, I have been testing sidearms on PvE and PvP. First, let's talk about PvE. I use the Conviction second on rifle. Now the roles I have in these weapons are Void Damage, Short Shot, Alchemy of One, Feeding Frenzy, and Rainforest Barrel. Another point I want to make is that this week's rifle, it had Void Damage as one of the perks, so that gave my weapon an extra buff. During the rifle, I did wish I had some more range on my weapons. I was using a scout rifle, but even there, I wish I had something that did more damage than a primary. While I was doing the rifle, I did felt underhanded using a sidearm, especially when it came to fights against snipers and bosses. I felt like I had to rush the enemy. I couldn't keep my distance and be in a safe spot for me to fight them. I felt that I always had to rush them, which I did a couple of times, which ended up on me dying. That was not that enjoyable, to be honest. Another thing to keep in mind is that while I was doing the nightfall, I was 335 with my character. So the light level required right now to do the nightfall is 320. Obviously this is going to change when the DLC drops, so I don't really see people doing the new nightfall or the new raid on their light level and choosing a sidearm as their weapon. I would probably prefer using a sniper over sidearms. So in conclusion, I think sidearms are okay. I think the snipers probably are better than sidearms right now on PvE. I would choose a sidearm over a shotgun though on PvE. I think sidearms are better than shotguns on PvE. But yeah, overall they're okay, but they're not the best weapon or the best option to use. Moving on to PvP. Now on PvP I use the Direct Promise. I also use the Convection the second. I also wanted to try it out a couple of different modes. I tried out Rumble just because I wanted to see how sidearms felt when in a 1v1 scenarios, and I tried out Control just to see how it felt in more team oriented matches. Going into my Control match, I was with the mindset of using my sidearm as much as possible. I was using a scout rifle, so I figured that with long distance fights I was gonna switch to my scout rifle. But to be honest, I was trying to rush as much as I can just to see how good sidearms can be. That led into me running into a couple of 2v1 scenarios a lot of times. I did enjoy the unique perk that sidearms have of always responding with special ammo. That it came in handy a couple of times. I also enjoyed the team firing with sidearms. I feel sidearms are really good for cleaning up kills. One thing to keep in mind while using sidearms in 6v6 scenarios is that sidearms are more useful to protect yourself when someone's rushing you, not to rush someone. I also think that you have to keep in mind that most of your kills are gonna come from your primary. Sidearms are good to cleaning up kills. Maybe up close scenarios, 1v1, sometimes sidearms can win the fight, but most of the times your kills are gonna come from your primary. In conclusion, on 6v6, I think sidearms are good, but not the best. When it comes to Rumble, I think sidearms are the worst thing you can use on Rumble. I know I said before the sidearms can win 1v1 scenarios, and they can when they go against primaries or when they go against snipers or when someone is not looking at you and you can get the first shots. Sidearms can probably win those scenarios. But on Rumble, most of the time people are aware of their surroundings. People are aware that anyone that comes next to them is going to try to kill them. Now, On Rumble, you're also gonna find the kryptonite to sidearms, and the kryptonite to sidearms are shotguns. Now, I know that you can find shotguns on control, I know that, but on Rumble, you're gonna find shotguns 90% of the time, and they will destroy you. Shotguns do more damage and have more range than any sidearm in the game. Now, moving on from shotguns, the other 10% of people that are not using shotguns, they're either using a high impact fusion rifle like the Pansy, or a sniper that is running with last word, or maybe is running with a Grassomatic. In those scenarios, again, sidearms are really underhanded. Also, these are not counting some of the subclasses perks that will destroy a sidearm up close. This is the Warlock's melee, the shoulder charge from the Striker Titan, or the one-buck combo for a Hunter. All of these perks and subclasses will absolutely destroy any guy that's rushing you with a sidearm. In conclusion, I really never see sidearms as being the meta of Destiny as far as PvP goes. Even knowing Bungie's trying to make sidearms more popular among Guardians, I think sidearms will always be the little brother of the special weapons family. Before I finish this video, I want to thank all of you guys who watched my first video. I know a lot of you guys are friends and family. I want to thank you guys so much. I want to thank especially the people that hit the like button and subscribe to me. That really means a lot to me. I'm really working on improving my content for you guys. So again, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys can hit the like button below, I would really appreciate that. And if you guys can subscribe to me, that would mean the world to me. Again guys, it has been your boy Jay Leon, and that was for Wonderboy who told me he hates that, but I'm sorry, I'm gonna keep saying that until I come up with something else. Peace.